Hello, swing trading strategy for upward stocks, long uptrend line, chart analysis. We have upward stocks here, large caps upward stocks, the watch list, and we are going to analyze two of them in this video using our long uptrend line swing trading strategy. So the first one we are going to analyze is Microsoft. We have Thinkorswim platform open, and to do the analysis we will use maximum daily chart, and under the type of chart to use we have maximum daily chart set up there. So Microsoft, well, yesterday, September 16, 2025, the market closed on red. The price at the end of the day was lower than the price in the morning when the markets opened. So the bar yesterday will be red, and the price will highlighted by that color on my chart here. But the long uptrend line swing trading strategy analysis consists of comparing where the price is right now to where we want to buy, aka enter the trade. If we do not have it yet in our portfolio, and that's why it's not highlighted, the one that highlighted, that means we bought it already. And if you already have it in your portfolio, comparing what the price is right now to where you want to sell it, aka exit the trade. And with long uptrend line swing trading strategy, our entry point is the support line at the valley of the mountain. I like to use those same terminology for us beginners to understand it, because the chart is drawing a mountain on the map here for us, with the date on the x-axis and the price on the y-axis. We want to buy at the valley of the mountain when the stock start going up, making higher lows, giving us a sign that maybe it is done going down. It reached the bottom and is getting ready to start climbing up again. And the exit point is the next new high, because they are upward. Large cap stocks, they reach new high often. And as using maximum daily chart, the new high is all-time high based on how far gone in the past the platform has information on this particular stock. So not too long ago it reached a new high there. So assuming you purchase it, you have it in your portfolio, the next new high will be a price that is going to be higher than this peak here. That will be the mountain peak. And at that point we will try to see, should we exit the stock, sell it, or should we stay in longer? And that means we are going to compare how it behaved after it reached the previous high, which will be somewhere down here, if it continue to go up, or if it pull back down to where we bought it, the support line that we bought it. And in this instance it pull back to start making the upside wall of the mountain, and then went up again and pulling back to rest on it thumbs to thumbs and going up again until it was done climbing that mountain and pull back. And so each time to enter, you will check where you want to buy on that line, if it lingered there in the past for a while before leaving, or from there if it went right away going up, to see if it's okay for you to buy it when it start going up from the bottom, the valley, or if you want to wait a little bit longer on it, observing it. So each time you are going to enter or exit, you'll try to compare how the price behave at that level in the past to see if there is a pattern there that you like to rely your decision, your buying or selling decision on, whether to buy or wait a little bit longer, or whether to sell it or wait a little bit longer, depending on the decision you are trying to make. In this instance though, Microsoft, we bought it sometimes around July 2024, a little bit higher up here, because we traded using short option swing trading strategy. The arrows at the bottom point out where we bought it, the arrows at the top pointing down shows where we sold it. So short option swing trading strategy, we were trading each swings last year, so multiple trade every few days. But then we bought it again, and at that point it was down, going up, and decided to go down. So we got trapped in it. We didn't want to sell it at a loss, because again, it's a large cap stocks, upward large cap stock, so we know that at some point it's going to go up again. We are just going to get stuck in it for a while, and we did get stuck in it for a while, because from there, pretty much for 1 year, is like April here, it reached a bottom here, which is the previous mountain peak. Pretty much use it as a support. It didn't really come down to the support line here, and it started going up from there. So by trying to go up from there, it reached probably a new high around May, and we remained in the trade for a little longer, and we sold it in July there. But after we sold it, it went up again, because it was reaching a new high every few days or so. We sold it, but then it went up again and pulled back. So I will say maybe from here, it could start making the upside, the support line for the upside wall of the mountain, and claim it for a while before pulling back again. I'm not sure, but I just felt okay with the profits we have, considering we bought it quite high here. The profits is not going to be a lot, but I just prefer to get out of the trade just in case it does not want to continue making a new high the way it did it here, but decided to pull back. So again, it didn't really come down to the support line here before taking off. So I don't really know if this is going to be the valid line for this claiming, or if it's just not done with this circle yet. So therefore, I was okay with the profit we made from buying it around maybe 457, let's just say 460, and selling it for like 500. So you can see the difference there, pretty much for $40 a share. So, and that is the analysis of this. At this point, I won't recommend any purchase or I won't recommend any purchase at this point, because again, with our long option and swing trading strategy, we buy at the value line, at the bottom support line. So based on that strategy, I will not recommend buying it here. But there are strategies that buy at the breakout, or at a new high, because again, based on those strategies or that strategy, when it reaches a new high, it will have the strength to continue reaching a new high, a more new high. So buying it there, they could make profit in it. There is so many swing trading strategy out there. You just have to find the one that works with your risk tolerance. For instance, in 2023, I purchased Google around January, pretty much around that trend line, when I was using a different strategy, 52 weeks low and 52 weeks high, like buy at the 52 weeks low and sell it at the 52 weeks high. And then we sold it around November of that same year with a good amount of profit. Like buying it around 89 and selling it around 136. So you can see the difference there per share. And I think, we bought it for around $1,000 or so, because we bought it for dividend income purposes, but buying it close to the 52 weeks low. And 52 weeks just mean 1 year. And you can see for 2023, it's pretty much, it touched base with the support line and start going up, and we bought it. But we are just using 52 weeks low, 52 weeks high strategy there. And then we stay in it and sold in November. So around that time, I was trying to learn swing trading strategy, and I came across a strategy that buy at a high and sell even higher. And then I test that strategy right around the time that I was selling it. It was reaching new highs there, and we sold it because then, yeah, and we sold it. We were using more like 52 weeks high. So for that 52 weeks time frame, it was a new high there. So we sold it, and then I tested that strategy, and I bought it few days later at even a higher price or something like that. But then I didn't feel very comfortable doing that, because like I was a little bit anxious buying it that high, thinking, it's going to go higher based on, the strategy I was using. And I pay attention to the way I was feeling and noticed that I was not comfortable, with it. Each time I remember the source, I'll ask myself, did I make a bad decision buying it that high? Because it was not in my nature to intentionally buy a high like that based on the previous strategy that we are using, but we like to buy at 52 weeks low, close to it. So I pay attention to that feeling, and as it was getting higher, I just decided to sell, and I believe we sold it around December or so. We sold it somewhere there. And then I said to myself, that strategy might be a good strategy, but it is not for me, because it is not comparable with, it does not align with my risk tolerance. I'm not somebody that like to take a lot of risk. I can take a little bit of risk, but I like to take calculated risk that I'm in. I like to find something that is sustainable, that I can just keep repeating and have the result that I'm expecting or close to it. Not doing something that is one-time things that I cannot reduplicate. And I'm trying to find a way that I can trade on a regular basis to start to make money on the side beside my day job. And that strategy just didn't work well with me, because I'm more of an investor. I don't mind buying a stock, leave it there in the portfolio for a while, and when it's well profitable, selling it. And when I buy it's negative, I'll leave it there until it becomes positive for me to sell it. And if it bankrupt on me, it bankrupts on me. So that is more my personality type. That's what I said. Whatever strategy you choose, you'll practice it. Buying stocks one share at a time. As long as that one share can make you a profit, you'll pay your brokerage fee, and then have about $1 minimum profit. That's good enough. You buy that as low as possible for that, having just $1 profit target, just to make sure your strategy, you can try to see if you like it, customize it to meet your personality type, your risk tolerance, and see the stocks you are trying to swing trade are comparable with that strategy. Otherwise, take it out of your watch list and add another stocks on its place, and keep trying until you find those stocks that work well with the strategy you are customizing. as well. And there, from that point, you know that you have a list of stocks that work with the strategy you are using, and you know that you are making profit with it, no matter how small the profit is. And from that point, you know that to make a higher profit, you just need to buy more share. So that is a strategy that I use. Is just based on my personality, and that's what I can share with you. But there are multiple strategies out there, and there are people that are more riskier than me as well, and their strategy would be different from mine. So knowing that I have 52 weeks low and 52 weeks high strategy before, that I used before, the strategy that I'm using now, I'm trying to see what is good from the previous strategy that I use, that I can hold on to, and what is not good with it I can take out and improve. So pretty much I'm trying to customize my long up to long swing trading strategy, pulling from my experience on investing in stock, trading stocks using 52 weeks low, 52 weeks high strategy, to come up with a strategy that is good for me to swing trade with. And that is that strategy I'm trying to share with you as well. But it is okay if that strategy is too low of a risk for you because you want more risk. Keep in mind that the higher the risk, the higher the reward. But again, you have to be comfortable with that risk. And buying it at a higher price to sell it at even a higher price was not a strategy I was comfortable with. In 2024, I trade using short up to long swing trading strategy, and it works until for some of them I purchased and got trapped in the trade, and that's how Microsoft example 1 was. So in just by explaining what I just explained, I explained the strategy we are using. So the next one we are going to analyze is MSI. MSI, we purchased it, we have not sold it yet. And MSI, you can see we purchased a lot in 2024 and sold it every few days or so. But then we purchased it again close to that high, and it was pretty much done with it. Therefore, we got trapped in it. Again, just like Microsoft, it pulled back. It didn't reach this though. I don't even know why it's trying to rest on here, because we are using maximum daily chart. So it pretty much pulled down, and now it started going up. So I don't know if that's just the lowest that it wanted to reach. I'm not sure why it's trying to rest on here beside this point here, and it started going up. So we are going to keep an eye on it. Unlike Microsoft, which reached a new high and we sold it, this one has now. So even up to here, we are barely breaking even here. You can see where we bought it. Yesterday the price went down, so it seems like a few days ago we could have barely a profit, but now it went down again. But it's getting close to the price we bought it, and we bought it toward the end of 2024, around November, and pretty much almost a year. We are in September now. It has not really gone well past that area, so that is still in our portfolio. When it reaches a level though, we didn't buy more, we just kept holding on to that. For some of them, when it reached the support line where we want to buy, we'll buy some more if we bought a high like this, so that we can make a good amount of profit once it pass that level. We'll want to make profit on both purchases. That's the way I like to do it. But yeah, and again, for this one, I won't recommend buying it today either, because again, based on our strategy, it's nowhere near our entry point. And let's say you bought it somewhere here, I won't recommend selling it either, because it has not reached a new high yet. But again, not reaching this support line, I'm not sure if it's not done doing the mountain yet, if it's going to continue going down at some point and reach that before actually start going up again, or if this is going to be the lowest point and it is on its way going up for a new high. I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep observing it. So that is how we analyze our stock, our upward large cap stocks, using long up to long chart analysis. Thank you very much for your time. We thank you very much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for all your comments, and we thank you very much you all that subscribe to our channel. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. You just start small and grow your account from there. For more swing trading related videos, will you please check the playlist in the description section of the video. Thank you.